Hi trainers! With Blissey joining us on the 18th of August, there will also be balance changes. Pokemon Unite has left it pretty vague again, so I will test all of these changes before and after and update you here. So if that is interesting to you, feel free to subscribe and click the bell for the exact balance changes. I'm also doing a Blissey giveaway, which will be linked down below in the description box and the comments if you'd like to enter. To apply this update when it is out, all you have to do is restart the app on your device to apply it. I am compiling both the Japanese patch notes and the English patch notes. The Japanese does generally have a bit more info, so I will be putting it together in this video. Please don't mind the different wording for the screenshots of the Japanese patch notes, it's Google translated. For the question of the day, after watching this video, whose buff or nerf do you find to be the most impactful? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, let's get into it. So the first one we have is Crustle. Crustle has received a buff, Stealth Rock, cooldown reduced, damage dealt to enemy Pokemon increase, Rock Tomb, damage dealt to enemy Pokemon increase. This buff seems to help encourage move diversity again. I don't really play Crustle or with a lot of Crustles. Usually in my games we have Snorlax or Slobro most of the time, but what do you think about these changes? Next is Garchomp. Garchomp is receiving a buff, movement speed change, this will be increased, Bulldoze, damage dealt to enemy Pokemon increase, Dragon Rush, cooldown reduced. I find the movement speed to be a massive change for Garchomp because a lot of Garchomp's power comes from its basic attacks, like the boosted attack deals so much damage and it can really take down objectives as well, but other than that I felt like Garchomp struggled to keep up with its targets, so this movement speed should really help. I'm happy that Garchomp is getting a buff because personally for me, it just didn't feel really impactful, but now that this movement speed has increased, I think this is going to be the biggest change for Garchomp. Bulldoze is one of your starting moves as Garchomp, so that is getting a buff. I did feel that Garchomp's early game was pretty weak, so this should help. Hopefully this helps Garchomp a lot, Garchomp deserves it. Next is Slowbro. Surf, duration of effects on opposing Pokemon decrease, Scald, bug fixes, and damage dealt to opposing Pokemon increase. I actually like Slowbro a lot, one of my favorite defenders. I did feel that Slowbro's early game was kind of lacking in comparison to the other defenders, but it did make it up for me once it got its other moves. Surf is getting a nerf, and that is one of my favorite moves in the game because it's so funny when you do it to the enemies. To be fair, they're not very funny when it happens to me. According to the Japanese patch notes, they have shortened the duration of the effects, so basically Surf shouldn't be as annoying when you're getting pushed around by Slowbro. Next is Snorlax. So Snorlax is currently the best defender in competitive play. Heavy Slam, damage dealt to enemy Pokemon decrease. Block, duration of effects to Pokemon decrease. Flail, a move upgrade and the effect of the work has been strengthened. And the Unite move Power Nap, health restoration decrease. Massive nerfs coming to Snorlax it seems. They did buff Flail because pretty much everyone picked up Heavy Slam over Flail. Honestly though, depending on how they do this, I don't know if people would pick up Flail over Heavy Slam still. Heavy Slam's damage did get reduced, but the knockup it does to multiple enemies I found to be pretty strong, and Heavy Slam is just getting a damage reduction. It should feel nicer though because Snorlax could easily take me out with that one move, so hopefully it won't feel as bad. Snorlax's Unite move did feel pretty strong, it heals so fast and for so much, so we'll see how this goes with it as well. Block effects decrease, which makes sense because the duration of it was incredibly long and I found it to be such a massive impact in games. Huge changes to Snorlax, I'm wondering how this will impact the current meta. Next we have Greninja, so nerfs and buffs coming to Greninja as well it seems. Smokescreen, move downgrade, so basically the effects of this move is weakened, cooldown lengthened. I think this means that you probably can see better when this happens and the cooldown is going to be longer as well. This move was pretty hard to deal with, you couldn't see much, and Greninja is able to escape really well with this move. Water Shuriken, cooldown reduced, damage dealt to enemy Pokemon increase, Double Team, cooldown reduced. These two buffs must be diversity as well. Pretty much a lot of Greninja players picked up the other moves over these, so I can see why they did this. Surf remains untouched though, and that move I found to be pretty strong, but I also just started playing Greninja yesterday and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Sad to see that it's getting nerfed as I'm getting into Greninja, but again we have to wait until the patch is out to exactly see how impactful these changes will be. We also have nerfed and buffed battle items, so eject button is getting a nerf with stat decreases. Japanese patch notes said this will be an increased waiting time, so its cooldown won't be as short as it is now. Goal getter is getting a reduced waiting time, so this battle item doubles goal scoring speed for a short duration. Fluffy Tail, the effects have been strengthened, so what this battle item does is incapacitate a wild Pokemon and increases damage dealt to it. X attack, these effects have been strengthened, so it should deal more damage. There are also various bug fixes. Wigglytuff Unite move fixed a bug where the Unite move gauge could not be actively stored after use. Cinderace basic attack fixed a bug where movement speed was increasing while a reinforced attack was being prepared. Alolan Ninetales Snow Warning fixed a bug where the effect was activated on the invisible enemy Pokemon in the grass. That's a huge bug fix actually. Sometimes all the enemies got caught in the grass because of this passive. I didn't even know that it was a bug, but yeah, it's apparently a bug, so that's getting fixed. Aurora Veil fixed a bug where the activation frequency of Snow Warning was increasing while in the range. Gardevoir's basic attack fixed a bug where enhanced attacks did not lower the opponent's Pokemon's special defense. I find this to be a massive bug change. I had no idea. Honestly, it's kind of like a buff to me because now it actually works. So Gardevoir should be a bit stronger now. Sidekick added the effect of lowering the special defense of the hit opponent's Pokemon. Next we have Cramorant. Hurricane fixed a bug where some wild Pokemon couldn't be damaged. And we also have a wild Pokemon change for Avalugg, reduced physical strength, and the amount of increase in defense and special defense has been reduced. So that's all of the Pokemon Unite changes for the 18th of August update. I'm curious to see how this will impact the meta and things. I will test these changes and have a comparison for you on the day the update is out. Let me know your answers to the question of the day. Which change do you find to be the most impactful? Subscribe and click the bell for more Pokemon Unite guides, news, and gameplays. Like the video if you're excited for the Blissey release. Thank you so much for watching, trainers. Bye!